Okay, Sunday night. Still trying to decide if I'm going to show up for my Spanish lesson. Um, I just haven't been keeping up with my Spanish lately. So tonight, I am going to do a review of something I saw because I'm just starting to get. I don't like to take politics on anything, but man, this whole remaking every damn classic is insulting. So tonight, I see, or this afternoon, because I keep forgetting to make this video. I saw Velma on HBO Max, the new reimagineering. And yeah, so let's go over this trash fire. So first of all, it's rated R. I don't care about that. Here's what I care about. They changed all the characters, and they're getting to this point where they're trying to change everything that's classic into something else. And I really have a problem with that. I have a problem with the MCU and trying to turn characters that are already something into something else. I have an issue with that. She-Hulk already existed. Whatever. Captain Marvel already existed. Miss Marvel already existed. No issues with that. But it's when you go into this crap like Ghostbusters 2016, reimagine it, and then when they fail, somehow it's men's fault. No, if you don't need men, because women will show up anyway if they give a shit. It's kind of like I keep talking about Las Vegas Aces. I ain't got nothing against the women, because I didn't even know nobody knew about them. Like when I brought that up to somebody, the who? The Las Vegas Aces, the WNBA team. Who? We have a WNBA team? Matter of fact, they're owned by the dude who owns the Raiders. So, yeah. So anyway, I'm going into Velma, that trash fire. First of all, the crap wasn't funny in any way. It was insulting throughout the entire thing. They remade everything. So now Velma is Indian all of a sudden, I guess. Daphne is now Asian. Shaggy is now black. What the hell are they doing, trying to create some kind of rainbow color stupid? Shaggy black. Shaggy is a tall white stoner. And I don't want to get into this Rush Limbaugh crap, when they were considering different new James Bonds. And he said, no, James Bond, goes into a screaming rage, talk about James Bond as white and Scottish. No, James Bond is a code name for an operative. And he could be anything. Last time I checked, the Prime Minister of the UK is Indian. He wasn't even born in the UK. I didn't even know they did that. Every Prime Minister, as far as I can tell, has been born in the UK. They got an actual Indian to be the Prime Minister. I mean, like, this dude was born in effing India. He's not like he's of Indian descent, Pakistani descent. Grew up in London or something, born in London, in Hammersmith. No. This dude was born in India to Indian parents. He's Indian. But he's the prime minister. Their constitution doesn't say you have to be born in the U.S. to be the leader. I mean, in the U.K. to be the leader, like they do here. Okay, cool. Point is, there are Indians. There are black people. I don't know if you knew this, but at one point, the British Empire, the sun never set on it, which included Africa and the Caribbean, that occasionally I've heard there are black people. So, no, I don't have an issue with there being a black character on the show. James Bond is not white and Scottish. James Bond is a code name. My issue is taking classics and effing with them. Taking Velma and making her Indian. Taking Indian and bisexual. Although I'm going to be very honest. Do you know I always thought Velma was a lesbian? Matter of fact, they've always been afraid to broach the situation, and it's never been really confirmed that she was a lesbian. And there's, if you go back through history, I had to look this up. Throughout history, she was actually a heterosexual female. But now she's a bisexual. Daphne is now Asian and is adopted by two moms. No big deal about that. One black, one white. So a black woman and a white woman got married and adopted an Asian child. That's the most rainbow shit I've ever heard of. And she's now bisexual too. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Um, yeah, it's really interesting. About the only thing I can say positive, even though I couldn't really like pick it up, except for doing some research for this crap. Not this crap. Get somebody all triggered. When I say crap, like with the telescope. When I said crap like that, got somebody triggered. May as well have little glasses and red hair or something. Starting tomorrow, by the way, I'm going to actually start editing these better. I'm not editing them at all now, except for a couple you've seen. All I did was piece stuff together. Yeah. They had Glenn Howerton, from It's Sunny in Philadelphia. He played Fred. And you know what? I love Glenn. I love It's Sunny. I have no issues with the other actors. Never heard of the black dude, Constance Wu. I love the hell out of her. But she could have played the same voice without the character being Asian. It's like everyone's trying to become so damn woke now where they've just lost their damn minds. If the Ghostbusters 2016 movie had been about Ghostbusters who happened to be female, I think it would have actually been would have won. But they made it about the same characters except for reimagined as female. And that is why I believe it failed. I wonder what that sound was. I don't know. I don't know, man. We're just losing it. I know we shouldn't make anyone else feel bad. It's like, these, you know what, man, I'm not going to get myself into trouble with the next one I was going to discuss because it really is, because it's going to sound like I'm something about saying this, but, there's crap that's being made up right now by certain groups. Remember, both sides of the political hour are fucking idiots. I'm just going to leave it at that. But I am getting sick and tired of people trying to reimagine something. Why are you reimagining classics? Why are you reimagining success? Why don't you just go out and create some new shit? How hard is that? How hard is it to create new Ghostbusters? It's not that hard. Oh, Venkman died. So now we're passing on the torch to these ladies. What's wrong with that? Why do they have to be the same characters played by a bunch of comedians who made a movie that was not funny when the first movie was an absolute 300% classic? Oh yeah, I know. Somebody turned the oven on to make some probably chicken patties. Well, I'm going to try to keep myself from getting into too much political trouble. Right now, I know some conservatives are going to be going like, yeah, brother. And some liberals are saying, I don't understand and I'm not woke. This isn't about wokeness. This is about messing with people's classics and messing with people's childhoods. It's like if somebody were to reimagine Star Wars and make Luke Skywalker. Yeah, I know they tried to do that. I'm talking about the real Star Wars. I ain't talking about the third trequels or whatever, with Rey and all that stuff and all that Mary Sue crap, being able to figure out how to use the Force and do every damn thing without a single second of training in the Force. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the original Sky Luke, before he became a pussy drinking green or blue milk or whatever. Now, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about if they just reimagine it from the get-go and it's like Lanny Skywalker or some bullshit. Darth Vader was a 7-foot female, used the lady who played Captain Phasma. No, that's the new Darth Vader. So when Anakin Skywalker, it was actually, Lana's mother. Just that kind of stupid Imagineering. Anyway, I'm out of here for the night. If I start saying something that's going to really get me into trouble and canceled. Okay, bye.